Hey everybody, I'm back with all things Wendy Williams. Let's get into it. Let's talk about Coterie. They have two facilities, one in New York City, one in San Francisco. Now, don't get caught up in the aesthetics of this building and what they offer and think, oh, because of, just how glamorous it is, Wendy's okay. She's not. The other residents that occupy space there, they are not either. There's a lot of theft going on. There's a lot of deception. There's a lot of human rights being violated. There's a lot going on that I am getting information on, and I'm going to give it to you as well. I also want to say, when I did my search, I did see that their going rates start at $13,000. I told you I just wasn't sure where Wendy's bracket was and how much she's paying. She's paying upwards of $46,000 a month. Okay, a month. I also questioned, where was she before she was at Coterie? Like, was she somewhere else? She was. She, in fact, was at a facility up in Connecticut. Why she was moved there, I'm going to get to. But she was at a facility up in Connecticut. She stayed there for a year. And while she was there, they never took her to a doctor. She was never seen by a doctor. And then all of a sudden, she was then moved to the Coterie facility down in New York City. So I'm in the process of finding out and doing my digging and searching and finding out why she was moved, why she wasn't seen by a doctor, and who made that final decision to put her there at Coterie. Coterie, their demographics, and I told you in the last video, you can go back and watch it, but quickly, it's between like 80 to 100 years old. Primarily white Jewish people between 80 and 100. That is their main demographics. Do they have black people there? Sure, but I'm giving you just the main logistics of who is there. So why would you put someone like Wendy Williams there? Was it easier for these people to, steal the money from her because it's a higher amount and, maybe they're not paying attention? I don't know. The theft that's going on in Coterie. So remember, I introduced two characters to you. Amanda, the whore, who was sleeping with the board of directors all the way down to the maintenance guy. So I got this message aggressively letting me know that I, in fact, got the wrong Amanda's photo in our previous videos. So I got to work. Something tells me that this person might be closely related to Amanda. I don't know how, but dear internet, dig in and find out who this person is. Okay, so here is the correct photo of Amanda Claire's. Oh, we got her right now. Hey, Amanda. And also Mary, the wobbly. I introduced Mary, who's the RN. Her office was right across from Wendy's resident, if you don't remember. Those two have done some horrible things to the other residents there, and it's been brought to my attention they were also stealing tens of thousands of dollars from other people there. So that's also on record, and that could be part of the bigger reason too why Amanda was fired. But we do know that she was fired after what she did to Wendy. I feel like with everything that's going on at Coterie, there's no way the higher ups don't know. I mean, when you have someone like Amanda who is sleeping with one of the board of directors, there's pillow talk going on. They're inside the residents' quarters there. So you're sleeping with the board of directors. Of course he knows what the fuck is going on in this facility. I don't know what's going on in San Francisco, but I damn sure know that New York City is a hot, ratchet ass mess. And the fact that they continue to allow these circumstances and situations to go on, it really should be brought to a thought right here in the front of your brain. What else is happening? Now, I was also told that the ex-editor of Vogue magazine is a resident there. That person was also involved in a horrible situation where money, large sums of money, was stolen from them. So, yes, I'm talking about Wendy Williams, but it's not just Wendy that's experiencing this kind of treatment. So this is a big situation. Lastly, on these two ratchet squirrels, Amanda and Mary, I will say that some pictures are being circulated. Whether they got it from TMZ, because TMZ was setting up shop across the street, capturing every moment that Wendy would walk past the window. Now, I don't know about you, but when I'm in my house, sometimes I'm walking around naked. Sometimes I'm walking around with just a bra on. Sometimes I have my bathrobe open with nothing underneath, and I'm just walking, prancing around my apartment. I live up, so I can do that, not thinking that there's people across the street clicking into my window. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't live on the ground level. I live up, so I can walk around naked if I so choose. But if you have people like paparazzi sitting outside because my privacy was leaked, because the people that's supposed to be protecting me leaked it to TMZ, now my rights, my privacy is violated. Do you know what I'm saying? And those pictures are now sent over to Amanda, because Amanda is the type of bitch that would do anything for $1. That's the vibe she gives. So now my concern is, where else is this information being solicited? Overseas? OnlyFans? Because from what I have here, there's some pictures naked, and if she's not naked, she's damn near naked, but in a way that should be and should have been private to her, for her to walk around and feel comfortable. So while TMZ was sitting across the street and you see those moments of her in her bathrobe, I really hope at some point, or even now, you're wondering, if they were able to capture that, what else did they see? Anyway, that's more than enough. I will be back. Now that you have that, I really want you to start scratching your head and start thinking and asking the right questions. You know, I'm really tired of just seeing everyone capitalizing off of this and doing nothing. Oh, you have a deal with, you know, this network or this station. Let's talk and get a little bit of money, and then, you know, get the clicks and likes, and let's go sit back down. It's time for things to actually be put in motion and get her out. There's no reason why at this point there's billions of views across all of the footage that these networks have put out, but yet here we are still wondering, where's her money? Why is she locked up in there? What else are they doing? She's mentioned that they've changed her medication without her knowing, and she's afraid. So if you all are her friends, then why aren't you doing enough? Why isn't the outrage bigger? Anyway, I'm committed to this, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm not stopping. I'm just beginning. So keep it locked in. Okay, so this is really important. Before you go, please make sure you sign both of these petitions. There are two. You can go to change.org, type in Wendy Williams, and the first two petitions that pop up are hers. Sign those, or you can go to the Real Wendy Williams online or the link in my bio. Both of them have them linked. Super, super important. I will see you later. Bye-bye.